Tony Stewart has had his bumps and bangs today. He's been involved in 2 incidents. He's back in 26th position. Robbie Gordon was in the 31, contending for the win. A fire just after a pit stop on his car is going to leave him with a 40th place finish.
Now, it's going to be interesting to see on this restart. I know the 99 is going to be very worried about that 77 on that restart, so going to see if we see some blocking. 99, and Jeff Burton, I don't think got a very good restart on that last time, so he's going to have to be on his toes a little bit better in order to have a shot at Jeff going down into turn 1. Jeff Gordon.
Coming to the green.
The lights are out atop the safety truck. The problem is some of these guys have a first gear to get them out of the pits. They have to restart in second gear, and it's not quite enough. With an overdrive transmission, it really puts them in a bind on the restarts. Here's Boris. Oh, you can't do that, Boris. Back up a little bit. There you go.
Gotta wait till you cross that start-finish line. Jeremy Mayfield is on the charge. He's by Boris Said and going after Jeff Burton.
And here's Ricky Rudd on the outside of Boris Said. So last time Boris gets a great restart. This time, not so good.
He got a good restart, but he couldn't pass Burton on the right-hand side, so he had to get out the gas. When he did that, everybody else had momentum and passed him.
4 laps to go.
Boris getting a serious challenge from the 66. Who's getting a challenge from the 25? Todd Bodine on the inside.
5th place.
And Jeremy Mayfield up to 3rd position.
This many cars on the lead lap, this few laps to go, somebody's going to end up in a gravel trap before this thing's over. Got 31 cars on the lead lap and less than 4 laps to go. Somebody's going to end up in the gravel trap.
Somebody might end up afterwards.
Yeah, that's true, Bill.
77 is hoping he's got enough rubber on that left front tire for at least 3 more laps, or he may wind up in the gravel trap.
Here comes Todd Bodine. That's 5th place.
Oh, this is tight. Wow. 25 car threaded that needle.
And here comes
Bill Elliott is around.
Oh, no.
And there goes Tony Stewart into the gravel trap.
There you go, Alan. You called it.
And somehow Tony Stewart drives it through the gravel trap. He will not lose a lap, just a lot of positions.
Hey, he's got a lot of dirt track experience, you know.
Last time by, he was running 26th. Next time by, he'll come by in about 31st.
Mayfield and Rudd for 3rd place.
Ricky's applying some pressure here.
Boy, these guys are giving it everything, using every inch of the racetrack, doing everything they can for maximum speed out of these cars.
Back end of Rudd's car, a little bit torn up from some of that bumping and banging around when Boris Said tapped him earlier when they were racing for a spot. 2 to go. Rudd's peeking, looking back. Here comes Junior up the inside of Boris Said for 8th.
Oh, that was close.
Oh,
Junior,
hang on.
And Junior, is he going to save it? Yes. That was an off-road excursion, that wasn't it?
That's back to about 12. Up, there's Joe Nemechek.
And he did not save it.
Stuffed in the barrier. They'll be coming around to the white flag. If the caution flag comes out, it'll be game over for Jeff Gordon. No caution has been ordered yet by NASCAR. Gordon and Jeff Burton well clear of this race for 3rd on back. Nemechek's car is well back off the racing surface.
And they'll wave a yellow in that corner just to let everybody know that somebody does have a problem down there. Not that they're going to slow down any, but
yeah, we will stay under green. And the white flag is up. Final lap here at Watkins Glen.
Now, this will be interesting right here. Last shot going down to turn 1 for these guys. And here comes Todd. Can't get it done.
Rudd to block. And now the caution is out.
Race Brian Jeff, watch the 21. chicane. He's wounded bad.
But once the caution comes out, after the white flag is displayed, you race back around to it. So we're still at full speed. Oh, that's Elliott Sadler crab walking through the inner loop.
He's made some serious contact with the wall someplace. Is he going to be in the way of the leaders as they come by and racing back to the start-finish line?
And did he drop any oil? Burton trying to stay with Gordon. Final straightaway. Look at Elliott Sadler's car. Rear end must be broken out of it.
Wow, Burton is really close gap.
Race for third behind the leaders. Rudd trying to get Mayfield. But here comes the road course king, Jeff Gordon. Second win in a row, and he takes his 7th road course victory.
Great job, Bill. Great
Winning
job,
here
Bill.
at Watkins Glen. Burton second. Mayfield held off Rudd for third. Ricky was 4th. Todd Bodine 5th. 4th win in the last 5 tries here at Watkins Glen for Jeff Gordon. Came into the race with a 160-point lead in the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. Gordon wins. Rudd finishes 4th. And Dale Jarrett is going to finish back 31st or 32nd, pending the final scoring. Matt?
High fives and a hug from Rick Hendrick. I thought we were going to have to shake you there, Robbie Loomis, over the past 2 laps. We didn't see him moving up there. How nervous were you?
I'll tell you what, this competition's gotten tougher and tougher. Thanks, Todd. And, you know, Jeff just did a great job. You saw the pass he made there with Burton. I mean, that was 2 men going at it clean as can be. And can't say enough about Brian White to the guys on this team. I mean, they just worked so hard time after time after time. You know, it's just great to be here in Victory Lane with Hendrick Motorsports.
Can you describe how special it is to be a part of history 2 weeks in a row?
I tell you, we're just trying to win races. You know, that's what we're trying to do. The history, that part's great. But you got a driver like Jeff Gordon. We just got to make sure we do our part. Everyone at Hendrick Motorsports, the DuPont Chevrolet, is doing a great job.
Jeff Gordon, his Rainbow Warriors, back on track on the road courses after a 23rd and a 3rd place finish. The 24 car is headed back to Victory Lane.
5th win of the season for Jeff Gordon. You know, these road courses, he is
really
tough.
Unbelievable. He is.
Just tough.
And there at the end, I don't know if he was just trying to save everything, but it looked like Jeff Burton, those last few laps might have been a little bit better than Jeff Gordon.
Look at the way the right front fender is caved in on Gordon's car.
What was he going to try to do a victory donut?
Yeah.
He may do a donut, not a burnout.
Yeah, not a burnout, yeah.
Remember in Indianapolis last week after the checkered flag, he tried to do the Kevin Harvick burnout, and he couldn't make it happen. Look at the sweat in the gloves. Hard day's work.
Okay, let's see. He's going to try it.
Come on, buddy. Come on. There you go, Jeff Gordon. That's the way to do it.
He's learning.
See, he thought he'd do it over the backstretch where no one could see him.
He's got it down now.
Oh, yeah.
Attaboy, Jeff.
Kevin Harvick and Jeff Gordon are on the same radio show Monday night, my radio show, and Kevin told him how to do it. He said,
I told him how to do it last week.
He said, you got to hold the brakes down. You got it down, pat, now, Jeff.
Here's what happened last week after he took the checkered flag and tried to do that very same thing on the Yard of Bricks at Indy.
The difference is he didn't have the brakes.
Just drove away.
But this was a much better effort. He left a lot more rubber on the track this time.
Gordon's 4th win in the last 10 races as he heads into Victory Lane here at Watkins Glen. Jeff Gordon has won today, and Chevy congratulates Jeff in the number 24 Monte Carlo on a big win. And he'll tell you the only thing that comes close to Monte Carlo's reputation on the track is its reputation on the street. Monte Carlo, more champions depend on Chevy. We'll be there.
The hose going in is someplace he can get a sip of water while the race is going on, or whatever beverage he might have in there. Bill Weber?
Well, here in Victory Lane, a big smile. Back-to-back wins for Jeff Gordon. Started 13th, his worst starting spot ever here at Watkins Glen. And on the side of his car, a tribute to The Tonight Show and Jay Leno. They spent some time together at Indianapolis a week ago, but right now it's back in Victory Lane at Watkins Glen for Jeff Gordon. He won 6 straight road course races before his streak was snapped. A year ago, it was Steve Park winning here, and then it was Tony Stewart winning earlier this year in Sonoma. But now Jeff Gordon climbs out on familiar ground, Victory Lane at Watkins Glen, for the Rainbow Warrior, the road course king. A kiss from his wife, Brooke. Car owner Rick Hendrick is here. Robbie Loomis will step in as well. This win at Indianapolis a week ago really inspired this team. 160 points, the lead coming in here, the biggest this season. Great race, an excellent burnout.
Thank you. Had to redeem myself. Yeah, that was a burnout there.
But that was a burner of a race, too, wasn't it?
I thought I was going to lose it right there in the last corner. I don't know what Elliott Sadler was doing. That race car wasn't good enough to come back to the line, but I'm so worn out. Guys did just a great effort all the way around. You know, this team is, when you get these guys some confidence in them, just watch out, you know, and they give me confidence in my driving. And I knew we had a great race car yesterday, but Robbie Gordon, that Lowe's car was going to be pretty tough to beat, but just stuck with our game plan. Robbie Loomis, great strategy in the pits, and all the guys at this DuPont Chevrolet. I want to thank DuPont, GMAC, Quaker State, Pepsi, Fritos, Chevrolet,
Jay Leno.
Yeah, Tonight Show. Hope Jay's got something on there tonight.
Hey, let me ask you something. The restart and the battle with Jeff Burton. Just kind of take me through that for a few laps.
Well, you know, I was rolling up there to take the restart, and he kept hanging way back. And so I kept slowing down. I know it's going to bottle us all up, but I mean, we were going to stop back there if I slowed down anymore. So, you know, my car took off good when I was rolling slow, so I said, if you want to wait back there, I'll go. And I kept getting, you know, great restarts on that. One time when he was in front of us, thought I was going to lose it all right there because I tried to make a run on him. Ricky Rudd got by me, did get by me, and he got loose up in the S's. And we just fought hard. You know, there's a lot of desire out there, and I just thank God for the perseverance and the strength to go out there and do this as a team like we did.
I talked to Robbie Loomis here on Friday, and he said, I congratulated him on the win in Indianapolis, and he said, thanks, but that was last week. Now we have to go get this one. How quickly did you put the Brickyard 400 behind you, Jeff, coming in here?
Friday when we qualified so poor, I said, oh, that's over, you know, and with as many weak stretches that we have coming up here, you just have no time to really dwell on the good or the bad of this season. You got to just let it roll off your back going into the next one, refocus, and we'll enjoy this one for a couple days. Great win, and go on to wherever we go next week, Michigan, I think.
Yeah, and you do pretty good there. I believe you won there in June. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Bill. Appreciate it.
That's a worn-out Jeff Gordon here in Victory Lane. The road course king is back in the throne. Let's go to Alan.
All right, Bill. All-time leading winner in Winston Cup history in road course competition. Jeff Gordon pulling out of the tie with Rusty Wallace, Bobby Allison, and Bill Elliott. Results, a number of drivers with their best ever road course finishes, including Jeff Burton, Jeremy Mayfield, Todd Bodine, Kevin Harvick, and Boris Said. Dale Jr. faded all the way to 12th.
Mark Martin will finish 15th.
Yep.
Sterling Marlin, we saw him very slow, but he did finish back in the 25th position. And Bill Elliott after that spin back in 24th.
Dale Jarrett, 31st. It hurts. 2 trips into the gravel trap today. And Rusty Wallace, the first one out of the race today. More post-race coverage in a minute.